All right, let's move on the entertainment news. Next up, Megan Thee Stallion slams Tory Lanez and his legal team. American rapper Megan Thee Stallion has spoken out against ongoing harassment from Tory Lanez supporters, expressing frustration over continued denial and misinformation surrounding the 2020 shooting incident in which a jury found Lanez guilty. In a passionate post on TikTok, the Grammy-winning rapper questioned why she is still being forced to relieve the trauma of the shooting, calling out Tory Lanez and his fan base for perpetuating false narratives. She wrote, and I quote, "At what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to relieve being shot by Tory? And at what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? Why is this happening every day?" End quote. Megan's message grew more intense as she slammed ongoing internet chatter, attempting to cast doubt on her account of the shooting. She says, and I quote, "1 minute him or y'all said I was never shot. Now you're letting him play in your face again and say I was shot, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. I'm sick of this bleep. Leave me the F alone." She further emphasized that Tory Lanez never testified in his own defense during the trial, suggesting that his silence was a calculated move to avoid denying the shooting under oath. She says, and I quote, "He ain't dare get on that stand and deny he shot me, and that was his choice because he knows he did that blip," she wrote. "Why in the F would me, Megan Thee Stallion, have to let on this MF about shooting me?" Responding to the renewed speculation, Megan wrote, and I quote, "Fact of fact, he did it. It was proven in court, blip, the hate campaign on the internet. Tory, you shot me. Ain't no new blip evidence. Y'all been saying the same blip for years." She ended her message with a direct plea to Tory Lanez, saying, and I quote, "Tory, please leave me alone, you blip, blip, blip demon." You would recall the incident took place in July 2020 when prosecutors said Tory Lanez shot Megan in the foot during an altercation following a party in Los Angeles in December 2022. A jury found him guilty of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, negligent discharge of a firearm, and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm. He was then sentenced to 10 years in prison. Despite the conviction, Tory Lanez has maintained his innocence, and his legal team recently resurfaced claims that Megan's former friend Kelsey Harris was the shooter. This follows Lanez's recent stabbing in prison, which has once again put the case in the public eye.
Anyway, OJ believes that it was Kelsey Harris that shot Megan Thee Stallion, not Tory Lanez. Even with all of this, I mean, this mouthful, Tory Lanez has been stabbed in the prison. So is there no form of empathy, or there shouldn't be any form of empathy or anything? Because, well, according to OJ again, OJ feels like it's a kind of, you know what, do this so that it can come out and all that. And so when nobody was actually batting any eyelid, so people had to actually write a petition and do some stuff so that the governor of the state can consider him, granting him bail or something, or is it pardon or something, like, because he's been stabbed. Or be freed.
So what I'm more bothered about the whole news is the English that Megan Thee Stallion was like. It felt like she was rapping, y'all gonna be, so I could hear her voice in my head.
In your head, right? And you were rapping along.
And I was rapping along with it. But the thing is, you know, there's nobody now that's gonna come out. The story has become so big that nobody now is gonna come out and say, I lied. To be honest, they're gonna run with whatever lie, whoever is lying, Tory lying, Megan lying, whoever is lying, they're going to run with it. But something
is just shady in that group.
Something is definitely shady in it. Guess what? We'll probably not hear it. Maybe another 20 years.
Because
somebody will not come out and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, this was how it was."
This was what happened, and some people would have suffered for it, and some people's careers too would have suffered for it. Because according to OJ, if it was Megan Thee Stallion's friend who actually did that, and then Tory Lanez just felt, you know what, I'm just going to be that guy because, you know, we don't snitch here, and I'm just going to cover up for the whole team. I think it's not looking very foolish on him.
It is. I mean, he's going through the most right now. He's battling in there, you know, battling for his life. He just got stabbed. We're hoping that the authorities, you know, they do the right thing and protect him, because, I mean, he's a target. in there at this moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back shortly after this time out. Keep it locked.